Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your January 2024 astrology reading. Here we are. Here we are. Um, this January is full of a lot of changes. I think Virgos are just kind of focused on what they need to accomplish this year, which I think is sort of funny and interesting. Mercury went direct on January 1st in Sagittarius. Hallelujah. Um, but everything has been so discombobulated for so long that I feel like it's just like it feels like it's just time to get things together, like get things organized and get things together. Uranus will be direct for Virgo rising and Virgo sun in the ninth house. And then all of the planets will be direct until April. But this year has a lot of changes just ready to happen. And I think in January, more than anything, there's this drive, like Mars will be in Capricorn. And it's just kind of a focus, you don't want to force how things are going to go. You don't want to get in your own way, right? Because if you're forcing how things are going to go, then you're not going to see it. You're not going to see, oh wow. You'll block the gifts, right? You'll block the gifts if you're trying to like rush into things and force it. By the way, the Divine Fool hoodie is on the Wildlife Paradise and the Love and Science website. Both of those are below, but it's so comfortable. Like my niece got this for Christmas. Like this sweatshirt is probably the most comfortable sweatshirt I've ever owned in my life. And you also get an awesome little design too. So, I also have the Virgo mug. Of course, I'm not using it, but the Virgo mug is also on our website. It's really cute too. So go check out our website and get some things for yourself. So Knight of Swords. Funny, Leo rising got this too. So make sure you go, or not Leo rising, but Leo got this as well. So make sure that you go watch the Leo reading too. So Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and I shuffled, you guys. I cleared, I shuffled all of that. And then the King of Swords. I feel like you're coming out in the King of Swords mode. Virgo, I feel like you're very determined to create a foundation. And, part of you is really just sort of like rushing to create this foundation, like rushing to like make things happen and get things in order. And I really want you to not stress yourself out doing that. I want you to take a step back and let things breathe. I want you to recognize that as you are planting these seeds, the universe is also conspiring to work with you. And through like your plant, it's funny because it feels like these seeds that you're planting are out of resilience and out of like, just wanting to be your best self, right? Like that's what it feels like this January or even this year, even. Like I would even say, like that theme for Virgos for the year is really just creating a wholeness. You could be, I did say Leo, right? Leo energy, but we have the Strength card. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Lovers. You could be planting seeds with a Gemini or a Leo, like in work-wise. You could be planting relationship seeds even. Like it might be that you are trying to work on things with a Leo. You could be trying to work on things with a Gemini as well. But I feel like more than anything, Virgo, this is about you becoming whole. The Lover's card, the energy that I feel with the Lover's card is when we have our masculine and our feminine energies balanced within ourselves. And that's really the best way to manifest things in life and to create from a place of that balance. And then we have, this was the thing that I kind of chuckled at. We have the Four of Cups, and hiding behind it was the devil. Like it was literally, the devil was literally sitting behind the Four of Cups. So, I feel like sometimes you're just really extra hard on yourself and might block those blessings from showing up to you. This is what I meant by the universe is conspiring in your favor, and that there is no rush. There is no rush. I feel like you're very tunnel visioned and this is what has to happen. And honestly, if I had oracle cards out here, I would want one of them to tell you to go out and play. Have a little bit of childlike wonder. Hard to do that when Saturn is going through your fifth house. I just had Saturn go through my fifth house. I understand how hard it is to find childlike wonder when Saturn is being so destructive to your childlike wonder. Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Strength. All right. Yeah. Like no rushing to the destination, Virgo. There is no destination. There's no rushing on this journey. There's a lot of little destinations along the way. You don't need to know that. I tell people all the time that it's none of our damn business what the details are of life. You just need to be in the present moment and focus on what you're doing right now. You know, like that is what is going to get you from point A to point B is the focus. Let's see what I mean. Don't skip the steps. 8 of Pentacles. That's your energy, Virgo. Don't skip those steps. We have the Star on the Knight of Swords. The star often makes me think of like the North Node in astrology when I'm doing tarot readings, but the star is that wish card. It's the direction that our soul is going. It's the lessons that we're learning in this life, and there's no race against time with that. That all comes in time. We have the 3 of Pentacles on the 10 of Pentacles. And this is literally you rebuilding a foundation. Like I said, you know, I've said before so many times that 10 of Pentacles can often be an old version of the way we wanted our life to be. And now that idea of abundance is kind of going by the wayside. And that 3 of Pentacles is building a new foundation. And you have help. There's help in this 3 of Pentacles. There are people there. And then we have the we have the 8 of Wands on the King of Swords. So I feel like it's so interesting because I feel like your energy is in the King of Swords here. And I sort of feel like you're being a little stoic in January, Virgo. And I think it's just because there's a lot going on inside of you. There's a lot of emotions going on inside of you. And when Virgos don't want to be a burden to anybody else, they'll keep quiet. Or if they just feel overwhelmed, sometimes that analysis paralysis will kind of make us get stiff and quiet. And, you know, when we're overthinking all the things, I feel like with the 8 of Wands, you get some kind of information that sort of helps you to relax. in like whatever it was that the things that you're trying to plant, the seeds that you're trying to plant, the things that you're trying to do, um, there's this amount of surrender, right? Like the Eight of Wands makes me feel like the energy around you is working and you just have to be open to that, right? Nine of Wands on the Seven of Pentacles. So there's this surrendering to what that Seven of Pentacles looks like. Seven of Cups on the Strength card. And then we have the World on the Lovers. Mm. I feel like you're really recognizing I feel like you're really recognizing that there are certain aspects of who you are that just no longer exist. And that might be a little confusing. And I think that that's the resilient part, right? I think that the world right here, for some of you, there's either the ending or the transmuting of a relationship energy. For others of you, this is about the recognition that there are old parts of who you once were that are just no longer like they're not coming with you where you're going. They're just not coming with you. And Seven of Cups on the Strength card, like this can be a very confusing time. And I think through this confusion is where you're finding some resilience within you. I think within this confusion, like all of the, because it feels like it feels like you're sort of drowning in emotions, and it feels like you're sort of drowning in like, how do I get out of these emotions? Like, or you're trying not to have the emotions, so you're just sort of stifling them, but they're there still. Saturn is opposite all of our Virgo planets. Like there's no getting, like we have to look at why we are the way we are and the way we tick. And in so many ways, you can tell yourself that it's not possible, right? Five of Swords on the Four of Cups and the Devil. The Devil is Saturn, Saturn in Pisces. And that Five of Swords is talking yourself out of it, talking yourself out of like, what you deserve, right? What you feel like you think you deserve. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, ooh, the Hermit, and the Ten of Swords. All right. Holding on to the past is only going to make you tense. I do feel like this Ten of Swords is the overthinking of the journey. January feels very quiet and contemplative. And it's just the direction you're going in is the right direction, Virgo. And I think that you need to hear that. I think that's part of this, is that you just need to understand that sometimes we don't want to deal with the difficulties of life. Sometimes we just want to be able to ignore those parts and like get past that part. There are times in my life where I'm just like, can I just get past this part already and just like get to the other side of it? Do I really have to feel these feelings? Do I really have to feel the magnitude of what all of this is going to be in my life from now on? And oftentimes just by, sorry, my nose itches. Oftentimes we put ourselves in the 10 of swords state just by overthinking and just by it's almost like we create the confusion when we're in that state of mind. So how do we get out of it? How do we get out of that state of mind? How do we get out of it? Well, you don't ignore it. Sometimes just letting yourself go through what you got to feel and what you got to go through. Not even sometimes, every time. If you can just let yourself get through what you got to get through every time. There's something pretty big on the other side of this. I don't know what you're holding on to, Virgo, but I want you to let go of it. Okay. I love you guys. January is going to prove to be very interesting. I do think that we are in this cycle of endings and beginnings, and it's kind of a simultaneous ending and beginning. So take really good care of yourselves in January and take care of each other. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon. Bye.